Alright guys, so this is part 2 of the Unit 2 review. Okay, so we're gonna go over speed and velocity. That's our last part of the review, which is a pretty significant part of the test. Okay, let me grab my eraser real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I know the first part was really long. Sorry, but that was everything you needed. Okay, make sure you go over those problems. Alright, so speed and velocity. So on your notes, okay, your velocity notes, you guys had questions I already did in my previous video, so you can go back to the previous video to make sure you get those problems. But pay close attention to question number 2, okay, and then 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 we're definitely going to go over right now. Okay, you'll see similar questions to it on the test, but yeah, let's do question number 3. Okay, use the diagram below to determine the average speed and average velocity of the skier during the 3 minutes. To make the question simple, please use time as minutes do not convert to seconds. Okay, so cross that out. Okay, we are going to convert to seconds. Okay, we will convert, so cross this out. We are going to convert. Okay, so let's do this. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Okay, velocity is equal to displacement Alright, displacement divided by time. Alright, first things first, we got to convert. Okay, so 3 minutes times 60 seconds, because in 1 minute there's 60 seconds. Okay, 3 times 6 is 18, so it's going to equal 180 seconds. That is our time. Okay, hopefully everybody understood how I got that. Okay, I'm going to erase it real quick. So we know that our t is 180 seconds. Okay, so make sure you have your worksheet out, make sure you're using it. So here's our diagram. Okay, we're going to try to find his overall average speed and velocity. Alright, I'm gonna leave it down here. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well, but I'm gonna put it to the side and then just keep the diagram with you and follow along. Okay, so average speed. So speed is equal to distance divided by time. Okay, your overall distance, if you look, okay, he goes from A to B, right? C to D. It doesn't matter which distance he goes, but well, actually it does. I'm sorry. So distance. So A to B is equal to 40 plus 100 plus 40, right? B to C is equal to 40 plus 100. C to D. Okay, C to D is equal to 100. So we said distance is how much ground you cover. So your distance total, okay, is going to be equal to all of these added together. So you're going to add them together. So you have 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have this equals to 180 plus this 140 plus 100. So add everything together. Put it into your calculators. 180 plus 140 plus 100. Your total distance is 420, okay? And everything's measured in meters. 420 meters. Alright, now, since I have that, my average speed, all I gotta do now, okay, speed is equal to my distance, which is 420 meters, divided by my time, which is 180 seconds. So, calculator. 420 divided by 180, I get 2.3, and it's 333, but I'm just going to do 2.3 meters per second. Okay, don't forget to put your units. That's very important. Okay, so we're going to work on displacement now. Velocity. So velocity is equal to distance, your displacement divided by your time. Remember, displacement is the change or the difference from start to finish. So if you look in the image, okay, he starts at 0, he ends up right here at D, at point D. So what is my displacement? I started at 0, I went to D, okay? You have 40 from here to here, and then 100 from here to here. So add them together, okay? So my displacement, okay, right here, equal to 140 meters. Okay, so my displacement, velocity is equal to displacement, which is 140 from here to here, okay? 140 meters divided by my time, okay? Which is 180 seconds. So, calculator, 140 divided by 180, 0.0, oh sorry, not 0.0, I'm reading it all wrong. Okay, 0.78, I'm gonna round it up, meters per second. Like I said, don't forget your units. If you ever forget your units, I am gonna count it wrong, or I might take off a lot of points. Make sure you have it, okay? So, that's how you do number 3, okay? The thing to always remember is that speed is equal to distance divided by time, while velocity is equal to displacement divided by time, okay? So those are your answers. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let me see, what problems can we do? So we'll go ahead and on that page, okay, on that same page, we're gonna go ahead and do question 4. Okay, so I'm gonna erase this. So same thing. So we have speed is equal to distance divided by time. Velocity is equal to displacement divided by your time. Alright. Number 4. Okay. A football coach paces back and forth along the sidelines during a game. The diagram below shows several of coach's position at various times. At each marked position, the coach makes a U-turn and basically moves from position A to B to C to D. What is the coach's average speed and average velocity? So we're going to do speed first, okay? Remember, distance divided by time. So distance is how much ground you cover, okay? So let's do again for your distance. Okay, he went from A to B. Okay, so he went down here. It starts at 50, but if you look at this, okay, it's counting by 5. So A to B. So here, here, okay. Goes 5, 10, 15, 20. Did I count right? Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So A to B is 40 yards. Okay. Let's keep everything the same. Let's just pretend this yard is actually meters. Okay. Because remember, everything we do is going to be meters per second. Every little thing we do. The only time it's not if I give you kilometers, but you still have to convert. Okay. A to B is 40 meters. B to C, so going back, B to C, okay, is 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 meters. And then we have to find our C to D. Okay, C to D. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so find your overall distance. Add these up. Okay, so 40 plus 20 is 60. 60 plus 20 is 100 meters. Alright. My time. Okay. Overall time, it says 10 minutes. Okay, we have to convert 2 seconds. So minutes, 2 seconds. Okay, so my time, I have 10 minutes multiplied by 60 seconds. Okay, 10 times 60 is 600 seconds. So my D is 100. My distance, my time is 600 seconds. Now, put into your equation. 100 meters divided by 600 seconds. Okay. Put it into your calculator. I get 0.1666. I'm around it, 0.17 meters per second. Like I said, don't ever forget your units. Okay, that's your average speed. Now, go over here, do velocity. So, now we're gonna work on your displacement, okay? And remember we said displacement is from start to finish. So he started here at A, finished here at D. So my displacement is from start to finish. It's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 55 meters. And my time, okay, we already know is 600 seconds. The time never changes when you're trying to find out velocity and speed, because of course it's time, it doesn't change. Okay, so velocity is equal to 55 meters divided by 600 seconds. I get 0.091, so I'm put 0.09 meters per second. Don't forget your units. Okay, so that's it. That's question 3 and 4. Okay, distance divided by time is equal to speed, and displacement divided by time is equal to velocity. Okay. Moving on. Overall, okay, speed and velocity, you can kind of tell that they basically have the same formula. The only difference is, you know, what the D stands for, which is one is displacement, one is distance. Okay, your next worksheet is going to be this one. Okay, these are very easy. Okay, they give you your numbers, you're just plugging them in. Just pay attention to number 1, number 2, and number 4. Okay, simple plug it in ones. Okay, so for example, number 1, a football field is about 100 meters long. If it takes a person 20 seconds to run its length, how fast, or what is the speed that they are running? Easy. Okay, super easy. So this was only focused on speed, so my distance, they already told me, is 100 meters. Okay, my time, they told me 20 seconds. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Plug in my numbers. 100 divided by 20. Okay, all it is, super easy. 5 meters per second. That's it. Okay, they give you numbers, just identify what they are, plug it into the equation. Not hard at all. So focus on 1, 2, and 4. Okay. Same thing for your next worksheet. It's this one. Okay. Focus on number 1, 2, 9, 11. I don't know why I picked those. But they're fairly easy. The only thing with this worksheet is that it's working on velocity. Okay, so your displacement divided by your time, but they give you everything anyway, so a lot of it is just like number 1. Jose wandered 4 kilometers at 2 kilometers per hour. How long did Jose wander? So everything I want in meters per second. Okay, meters per second. This is key. Okay, so anytime I give you, like number 1, I gave you 4 kilometers. Okay, I need you to convert it to meters. So remember acronym. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So, kilometers, that's over here, okay? I'm trying to get to meters, which is my base, okay? So I have to move 1, 2, 3, okay? I have to move my decimal point 3 times. To what direction? I'm moving it to the right. So this 4 kilometers, there's my decimal point. I have to go 1, 2, 3. I'm in my zeros. Okay, so 4 kilometers gives me 4,000 meters. Alright. So, notice how number 1, it also says 2 kilometers per hour. Okay, we're just gonna keep the per hour this time, just because that's what they gave me. But remember, everything's gonna be over here, meters per second, meters per second. Okay, so they gave me 2 kilometers per hour. You know what? Scratch that, guys. We're just gonna do how they have it on the paper because it's getting confusing. On the test, anything that I give you, I'm already gonna give it to you in meters per second, or I'm gonna give you like a minute and you have to convert to seconds, okay? Or kilometers to meters, okay? But anyways, let's do number 1. Okay, 4 kilometers, that's my D, and then they give me 2 kilometers per hour. Okay, that's gonna be, guess what, my V. Okay, because they didn't give me any time at all. So, equation, velocity is equal to D divided by T. They give me 2 kilometers per hour is equal to 4 kilometers. Looking for my T. Okay? So, for people that have a really hard time at math, this is one of your cheat ways of doing it. Only if you have 3 variables, okay? Only if you have 3 variables, the triangle method. Anything that is being divided, let me redraw this. Anything that is being divided goes to the top of the triangle. Okay, so this 4 kilometers, or this D, okay, D is always gonna be up here. Everything else goes at the bottom. Sorry guys, I just moved my stuff. Let me put it back. Some issue going on with my phone. Okay. So anything that's being divided goes at the top. Everything else goes at the bottom. Notice, if they're next to each other, it's multiplied. If it's on top, they're being divided. So division, multiplication. Okay, so I'm left with time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cover up my T here. And to find time, all I have to do is take my D and divide it by the V. Okay? A long way of doing it. Okay, to get T by itself, I'm going to multiply T to both sides. It cancels on this side. Then I'm left with 4 kilometers. It's equal to 2 kilometers per hour times T. Okay, I'm going to take this over to the side. Okay, so since it's being multiplied, I'm going to divide this whole thing. 2 kilometers per hour. 2 kilometers per hour. Guess what? My kilometers cancel out. T is going to be equal to 4 divided by 2, which is going to give me 2. And then what's left over is hours. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see that. Okay, so that's how you do that one. Like I said, for this worksheet, I'm sorry I'm like getting all jumbled up with all stuff. Focus on 1, 2, 9, 11. Okay. And that is it. You have your test review at the back, which will help focus and break down everything you need to know. But good luck, guys. Okay, make sure you watch part 1 again and then watch part 2 again if you need to. Watch all the videos that was given at the beginning of the unit to review everything. But that is it. Good luck. Bye.